Students, good morning. Welcome to our video classes. In the previous classes, we have learnt about the properties of acids and bases. Today, we are going to learn about the strength of acid and base solutions. Strength strength means what does it indicate? Strength of an acid and base means what does it indicate? For example, if we take water, already we have learnt about the electrolysis of water. If electricity is passed through water, what happens? It splits into its respective ions, that are hydrogen ions, H plus ions AQ, and hydroxide ions, OH minus ions in AQ. That means water splits into its respective ions, H plus ions and OH minus ions. If we take pure water, the concentration of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions, that means H plus ions and OH minus ions, are equal. How many H plus ions are produced? Same number of OH minus ions are also produced. And due to this, pure water is neither acidic nor basic. It is neither acidic nor basic means the concentration of H plus ions and concentration of OH minus ions are equal, then it is neutral. Already we have learned what is meant by an acid. Simply, what is an acid? Acids are the substances which produce H plus ions in water, that means hydronium ions, H3O plus ions. And what are bases? Bases are the substances which produce OH minus ions in water, that means hydroxide ions. Acids produce H plus ions in water, H plus ions AQ, and bases produce OH minus ions AQ. If the number of H plus ions present in a solution is called its concentration of H plus ions. Simply, this concentration of H plus ions is represented as H plus ions in square bracket. If H plus ions AQ, that is placed in square bracket, what does it represents? It is nothing but the concentration of H plus ions, that means the number of H plus ions. And in the same manner, if OH minus ions in square bracket is placed, that is nothing but the concentration of OH minus ions, means the number of OH minus ions present in the solution. In the case of pure water, this concentration of H plus ions and concentration of OH minus ions both are equal, that means same. This H plus ions determines acidic nature and OH minus ions impact basic nature to the substance. Here, acidic nature and basic nature are same for pure water. That's why it is simply neutral. Actually, what we use for drinking purpose, it must be neutral. It is neither acidic nor basic. That means these H plus ions and OH minus ions are same. And we know acids produce H plus ions in water. That's why when an acid is added to water, actually what is happened? This number of H plus ions increases. That means the concentration of H plus ions increases. At the same time, if H plus ions increases means at first water, if we take distilled water, in this H plus ion, the number of H plus ions and OH minus ions are same. If an acid is added to the distilled water, then what is happened? More number of H plus ions are present in it. That means the concentration of H plus ions increases. At the same time, the concentration of hydroxide ions decreases. Why? Acid is added to water. And in the same manner, bases. What are bases? According to Arrhenius, bases are the substances which produce hydroxide ions in water. That means which produce hydroxide ions, that are bases. If the hydroxide ions, OH minus ions, are comparatively higher than the H plus ions, then it is a base. That's why simply when a base is added to water, what happens? The number of hydroxide ions, that means the concentration of hydroxide ions present in it increases. At the same time, hydrogen ions, that means H plus ions, decreases. Okay, actually what is happened? When on dilution of acids, that means when an acid is added to water, in it H plus ions increases, means OH minus ions decreases. And in the same manner, when a base is added to water, the concentration, that means the number of OH minus ions increases and H plus ions decreases. Then the strength of an acid or base is determined by the number of H plus ions or OH minus ions present in the solution. Why? Acids produce H plus ions, base produce OH minus ions. If more number of H plus ions are present in a solution than OH minus ions, that is acidic solution. And in the same manner, if more number of OH minus ions are present in a solution than the H plus ions, then it is basic solution. Then how the strength of an acid or base is determined? Simply the strength of an acid or base is determined by the concentration of H plus ions. Base means OH minus ions. If more number of H plus ions are present in a solution, then it is strong acid. If less number of H plus ions are present, that is simply weak acid. And in the same manner, if more number of OH minus ions are present, that is strong base. If less number of OH minus ions are present, means that is weak base. That means simply the strength of an acid or base is determined by the concentration of H plus ions simply. That means the number of H plus ions present in a solution. Let us observe this table to determine the above strength of an acid or base. For example, here on the left side, what are they in the table, or what are their acids, and right side that are bases. Means observe here, acid, it produces positive ions, H plus ions. Base, it produces negative ions. For example, if we take hydrochloric acid, this hydrochloric acid splits into H plus ions and Cl minus ions. Okay, and in the same manner, sulfuric acid, it splits into H plus ions and HSO4 minus ions. Nitric acid, it splits into H plus ions and NO3 minus ions. That means in the case of these HClO4, hypochloric acid, hydrochloric acid, next sulfuric acid, nitric acid, all these are ionized up to 100%. That means that a dissociation in aqueous form is how much? 100%. 100% means how many molecules are present? Totally all that molecules are ionized. That's why these are strong acids. Okay, and observe the substances in the middle of the arrangement, that means series, that are phosphoric acid, nitrous acid, acetic acid, carbonic acid, hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen cyanide. In this case, this exists as a mixture of, observe here, it exists as a mixture of positive ions, negative ions and hydronium ions. Positive, that means molecules, positive ions and negative ions. Molecules are also present even ionized, means in this case the ionization extent is less than 100%. That means not, if 100 molecules are present, all the 100 molecules are not ionized. Less than 100 are ionized. That means between these ionized and unionized molecules, equilibrium is attained. That's why these are weak acids. Next, ammonia, hydroxide, hydrogen, these are very weak acids. Why? These have a negligible tendency to dissociate, that are not dissociated, that remain same like that. In which case, more number of Ha, that means positive ions, hydronium ions, H plus ions, are present higher than the negative ions, that means hydroxide ions, okay, that are acids. And in the same manner, if more number of OH minus ions are present, that means negatively charged ions are present, than the positively charged ions, then it is a base. If the strength of an acid increases, that means at the same time strength of an acid increases means strength of base decreases. Strength of base increases means strength of acid increases. That is observed clearly in this table. Observe the red color arrow mark in upward direction shows at the bottom of that arrow mark the intensity of red color is low, that means that is simply orange red. And at the tip of that arrow mark, the intensity of red color is high, that means that indicates stronger acid. Orange red color means weaker acid. Stronger acid means more number of hydronium ions, H plus ions in aqueous are present. In the case of base, if it is a strong base, it is violet color, that means if the intensity of blue increases, that is violet. If intensity of blue decreases, means that is simply just like blue green, like that. If it is green, that is neutral. Then if you stronger base means the number of hydroxide ions, OH minus ions are higher. Weaker means less number of OH minus ions. Like that, the strength of an acid or base is expressed in terms of hydrogen ions, H plus ions. If more number of H plus ions are there, then it is strength of the acid is high, that's why it is strong acid. If more number of OH minus ions are present, means strength of that OH minus ions, concentration of OH minus ions is high, that's why it is strong base. That is observed clearly by the concept of ionic product of water. What is this ionic product of water? Let us observe in this diagram. Water molecule, its chemical name is hydrogen monoxide and its molecular formula is H2O. When this water molecule is ionized, it splits into which ions? Hydroxyl ions, OH minus ions, what we call as hydroxide ions, and hydrogen ions, H plus ions. That means this H2O molecule splits into OH minus ions and H plus ions that are represented, that are denoted in square bracket. What does it mean? If the ions are indicated in square bracket, that represents the number of OH minus ions or the number of H plus ions present in it, that is called its concentration. Ionic product of water. This product of H plus ions, if we take the reverse reaction, that means when these H plus ions and OH minus ions are combined, what are formed actually? Water is formed. That's why this product of concentration of H plus ions and OH minus ions, that means if this H plus ions concentration is multiplied with hydroxyl ions, that means OH minus ions, then that product is called as ionic product of water. Simply this ionic product of water is denoted with Kw. This Kw represents ionic product of water. That's why this Kw is equal to H plus ions concentration into OH minus ions concentration. That's why the product of concentration of H plus ions and OH minus ions, this is ionic product. It depends on temperature dependent. That means if temperature changes, this ionic product value also changes. Experimentally, scientists proved at 25 degrees Celsius, this ionic product of water is 10 to the power of minus 14. What is its value? This ionic product of water Kw at 25 degrees Celsius is 10 to the power of minus 14. That means H plus ions concentration into OH minus ions concentration is equal to 10 to the power of minus 14. It is 10 to the power of minus 14 means, what about this H plus, the ionic product Kw, always its value is constant. But this concentration of H plus ions and OH corresponding and OH minus ions are changed. How they are changed? Let us observe. If H plus ions concentration increases, at the same time OH minus ions concentration decreases. That means H plus ions concentration is 10 to the power of minus 1. Then what about OH minus ions concentration? That is 10 to the power of minus 13. H plus ions concentration is 10 to the power of minus 1. OH minus ions concentration is 10 to the power of minus 13. Why? Its product is always constant, that is 10 to the power of minus 14. Okay. If H plus ions concentration decreases, 10 to the power of minus 2. Then OH minus ions concentration increases, 10 to the power of minus 13 to 10 to the power of minus 12. Like that, if we observe in the form of a table, 10 to the power of minus 1, H plus ions concentration, OH minus ions concentration, 10 to the power of minus 13. Product is 10 to the power of minus 14. If H plus ions concentration decreases, 10 to the power of minus 1, 10 to the power of minus 2, 10 to the power of minus 3, and so on like that up to 10 to the power of minus 14. Then what about OH minus ions concentration? That is 10 to the power of increases, 10 to the power of minus 13, 10 to the power of minus 12, 10 to the power of minus 11, and so on like that up to 10 to the power of minus 1. That means if H plus ions concentration decreases, at the same time OH minus ions concentration, H plus ions concentration increases, OH minus ions concentration decreases, or vice versa. Means H plus ions concentration decreases, OH minus ions concentration increases, but the product, what we call as ionic product, that is always constant, 10 to the power of minus 14. If we take any aqueous solution, what is meant by aqueous solution? If water is used as a solvent, whatever may be the solute, that is called as aqueous solution. All aqueous solutions, that means aqueous solution of an acid, aqueous solution of a base, or aqueous solution of any salt, all aqueous solutions contain H plus ions and OH minus ions. Then how can we express it is acidic solution and it is basic solution and it is neutral solution? In any aqueous solution, if the concentration of H plus ions is higher than OH minus ions, then it is acidic solution. And in any solution, if the concentration of H plus ions is less than OH minus ions, then it is basic solution or alkaline solution. Why? Alkaline is nothing but a base which dissolves in water. If the concentration of H plus ions and OH minus ions are same, that means both are equal, then it is neutral solution. Like that, the strength of an acid or base is impacted on the base of concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions. And can we measure the strength of an acid or concentration of these concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions? That means how many H plus ions or OH minus ions are present in a solution. Can we measure quantitatively? Yes, we can measure the amount of concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions present in a solution by using an indicator. How can we measure the temperature? By using a thermometer, and we can measure the amount of current strength by using an ammeter. In the same manner, we can measure the amount of concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions present in a solution by using a universal indicator called as pH indicator. We can measure the amount of concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions by using an indicator called as universal indicator. That universal indicator is called as pH indicator. Already we have learnt about some indicators: litmus paper, methyl orange, phenolphthalein. These are the indicators. What about these indicators? These indicators are used to test whether a substance is acid or base. But that indicators are not used to express the strength of an acid or strength of base. That means, is it a strong acid or weak acid, strong base or weak base? Like that we can't express by using that indicators, that is acid base indicators, litmus, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. But with the help of this indicator, what is that indicator? pH indicator, what we call as universal indicator, we can easily express the strength of an acid or base. The strength of an acid or base is expressed in terms of concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions. That means if we express the amount of concentration of H plus ions or OH minus ions present in a solution, indirectly what is expressed? Its strength is expressed. That means, is it a strong acid or weak acid, or strong base or weak base? Then how this universal indicator, pH indicator, is made? This universal indicator is made by mixing with different chemicals or different indicators. And this the bottle of this universal indicator, pH indicator, is shown, and we have a chart also, what we call as a pH chart. In this pH chart, at different concentrations of hydrogen ions, different colors are there. For example, observe in this red color. Okay, next at 5 orange red, at 6 yellow, next 7 green, 8 at 8 blue green, next 9 navy blue, at 10 violet. That means these colors are different. Like that, at 14 numbers, 14 different colors with different intensities are there, what we call as a pH color chart. By using this pH indicator and pH color chart, we can easily express the strength of an acid or base. That means, what is strong base, which is strong base, which is strong weak base, which is strong acid, which is weak acid and which substance is neutral substance. Like that we express this strength of an acid by using these indicators. Okay, students, in the next class we will learn about the relationship between these H plus ions concentration and pH. What is pH? What is the relation between these H plus ions concentration and pH? We will learn in next class. Thank you.